Hello, you are watching my YouTube channel. I am your host, Kamran Arshad. Today, I have invited a guest in this vlog, and I am going to discuss her life, her visions, her goals, and most importantly, her field. Hi, and welcome. We are delighted to have Maisoon Yousaf here today with us. Maisoon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Kamran, for inviting me to your podcast. It's pleasure for me to be here talking to you.
Okay, first of all, just tell me what is the meaning of your name, Maisoon?
Maisoon, it's an Arabic language word which means shining star.
Shining star, okay. And who is the person who gave you this name?
My father, he suggests this. His friend suggests this name. That's why he pronounced me from Maisoon. And my father name is Muhammad Farooq, but my grandfather name is Muhammad Yusuf. That's why my name is Maisoon Yusuf.
Oh, okay, that's great. Okay, but before to start this interview, Masoon, properly, can you please share your experience? What inspired you to pursue a career in this field? I mean, in law field, and definitely, perhaps you can share about your a little bit journey, which can helpful for the people who are watching this podcast.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the question. So, my inspiration to pursue law stems from the deep commitment to justice and ethics. I have
Hmm.
always been intrigued by the power of the legal frameworks to bring about the meaningful change in the society.
Hmm.
I did my intermediate in medical subjects. I did my graduation from University of Punjab, Lahore. After it,
Hmm.
I combined with an analytical mindset, which naturally led me to explore the law in Fatma Jinnah Women University, Rawalpindi, and to pursue it as a career.
Hmm.
Like throughout my studies, I have found an immense satisfaction in legal research principles, understanding their practical applications, and advocating for justice. My
Hmm.
internships and mooting experiences have further solidified my passion for the legal practice.
Hmm. And I really want to know the moment when you realized, or someone comes to you and said to you in front of you that you have to pursue this career and you have to go in law degree. Who is the person and what was that moment actually, if it's shareable for you?
Basically, I'm from a pre-medical background, but
Hmm.
my father persuaded me and he wanted me to become a lawyer, and also the lawyer who act as a trustee for the society, and who is here basically to protect the rights of women in our society, and to involve myself involved in policy making. That's why my father is the person who basically persuaded me to go and pursue the profession of law.
But Mason, I have another point, as you have told me about his story that who has helped you and said to you
Yes.
that you have to pursue this career. But if you were in a medical field, so didn't you think that it can be the best field if you want to do something more for the people? Definitely, if you are pursuing the career in law, so this is your purpose to help the people. And if patients comes to you, it can be the better ground to help them and to sympathize them. Didn't you ever feel this point?
Yeah, you're right. To some extent, doctors also are here to serve the society. But I want to do something practical. I have always profound of and aware of the power of legal frameworks
Hmm.
that bring about the meaningful change in the society. So I want to bring change in the society by being the part of parliament, by making proper decision making. So I want to do something practical as well. That's why I want to pursue the law.
All right, fair enough. But my point is that if you want to help the people, which is your aim, you have mentioned twice to me, right? So, being a female, what kind of difficulties have you encountered so far in legal premises? I mean, you have to go to the court on daily basis. You have to talk to the people around you, like your clients. Might be he can be your client, or he was just trying to share his experience to you just to get your number, you know.
Yeah.
So, how many challenges have you encountered so far in your life?
Um, as in this regard, I can say that it all depends upon the power and passion of that woman who is here to be in that field. But it didn't mean that someone else is using you, because if the woman is determined and she is strong enough to deal with and to tackle with all such challenges, then she is able to do anything else. Like if we consider that there is very less representation of women in the judiciary, in judicial system of Pakistan, we have only one female justice, which is Justice Aisha Malik. So if the women are strong enough and they are here to involve even in advocacy, even in judiciary, then they women have the power to do everything possible. So I also have such kind of opinion that women are strong enough to participate in all the levels of either it's advocates or judiciary or something else. So women has the power to do it.
That's really great. Masoon, how do you handle opposing arguments in a debate while you are maintaining a strong legal standpoint of?
Basically, legal arguments in the debate setting is depends upon the construction of strong legal arguments. Like it requires through thorough research, logical structuring, and persuasive articulation. In this regard, as per my context and as per my approach, I analyze the relevant statutes, case laws, legal principles to build a social foundation for my argument.
Mm,
Then I ensure my arguments followed a clear progression, which begins with the strong premise, followed by the supporting evidence, precedents, and concluding with persuasive assertion.
mm,
After that, I always prepare responses to potential counter arguments to strengthen my position, and I always confident in delivering and compelling the storytelling to make the legal argument most persuasive in debates and in moot courts.
Didn't you ever, uh, didn't you ever less confident at the time of debating or arguing with in front of the judge?
No, I have enough confidence in this regard. For example, I quote my recent activity of which in which the FGW Law Department held a legal camp in which I'm honored to deal with approximately 16 legal cases in which I heard the issues of women that are working in our university or students in our university. So like I have much like confidence to deal with them and to deal with them to I'm enough able to solve their queries and to address their issues to the advocates as well. like uh, I have such kind of confidence, alhamdulillah.
Oh, that's really great that you have a confidence because in this field you have chosen for yourself and what you are doing and what plans do you have to do better in the future. So confidence is an essential thing which you have
Yes.
inside you and outside your personality because everyone has a persona in his life, right? So everyone has inside something or there is an outer image of a person if you are pretending or you are arguing with specific domain, right? That's really great.
Mhm. Thank you.
All right, let's move on. Could you please
Yeah,
confirm
sure.
me what strategies do you use to construct compelling legal arguments in a debate setting?
In a debate setting, my strategies firstly, it includes the active listening. The one who has the ability to active listen anything has the opportunity to understand the opponent's argument fully before the responding. So in this case, I used the case laws, legal doctrines to challenge the opposition stance, And the most important point for me in this regard is when they presented, when advocate is able to present, it should be strengthened calmly and logically rather than emotionally. And last but not least, the main object in this regard, that I work on my weaknesses. Like I turn my weaknesses into the strength. Like if an opposing counsel has a merit, I acknowledged it, but at the same time, I has the power to strategically pivot my argument to reinforce my position in debates or either in moot courts.
Didn't you ever feel that, because you have mentioned one point which I noticed, and I raise a question in my mind to ask you. The point is that emotionally, right?
Yes,
So everyone has emotional things in his personality, and he or she has to use in other ways or in other structure in a life, right? So didn't you ever feel that being emotional can help you to get a success sometime?
no, as per my opinion, if the person is emotionally strong, like if any client comes to the lawyer and he is like emotionally very tired, and he or she narrate the whole story in front of the lawyer, then
Hmm.
the lawyer should be emotionally strong in this regard. The basic reason behind that is, if the lawyer is not emotionally strong, and he also fall into the ambit of client, like if the client is crying or he or she is sad, and at the same time, instead of the lawyer who is working on his case started instead of his controlling his emotions, he just caught into the has the same mindset as that of client, then as per my opinion he is not able to handle the case effectively. So the lawyer in this field is all much about to control your emotions, because if one the people has control on his emotion, then he is or he or she is able to handle the case successfully.
Then
So
what do you
emotions,
what do you say for that person? He or she gets emotional in front of a judge when they are arguing and they are
yes.
protecting their clients, and they have pathetic argument. They are just emotional, but they have pathetic argument. Then how they will convince the judge in his court?
For that person, I give an advice that he or she must have the control into their emotions. And also it is very important for a lawyer to present the arguments that are logical. So
Yeah, this is the point I was asking from
yes,
your side, and this kind of answer I was expecting
thank
from your side. Yes, there should be argument, logical
you. Yes,
argument to convince a judge that these are my arguments, sir. I am
yes,
defending my client. He or she is my client. So sometimes emotional field and emotional sense can be helpful in some matters, but not in every matter. There's just smart
yes,
work.
exactly.
If you are arguing in front of a judge and you are presenting a case, you are presenting your client, so you have to be very vigilant, and you have knowledge about the law, what you are presenting in front of the judge, then you can definitely win the case as well. I'm not a
Yes,
law expert,
exactly.
but this is my opinion. You can't disagree with this.
Yes, Kamran, you're right.
All right, let's move on. Can you tell us about your internship experiences and how they shaped your legal skills?
Well, I had the privilege of internship at Federal Judicial Academy, Islamabad. In this internship, I get a chance to engage in mock trials in legal proposition, which which honing my advocacy skills. I also learned about the art of advocacy directly from the Director General of Federal Judicial Academy, Islamabad, in which I gained the insights into the courtroom procedure and evidence or admissibility. Here in Federal Judicial Academy, I engaged with judges and advocates by gaining insights into the key legal codes and procedure, like, for example, Criminal Procedure Code and Civil Procedure Code.
Mm,
Additionally, my experience at the Family Court Rehabilitation Center under the Ministry of Human Rights
mm,
involved a research on key legislation like Pristine Marriage Act, Protection of Women Act. So all these internships provided during my studies provided hands-on experience in legal drafting in client interaction, further refining my practical legal skills. Like
mm,
I also get an opportunity to deal with clients during family court rehabilitation center,
mm.
and that was a great experience for me. So both these internships are very, like, I consider them very valuable in my life.
As we know that you are a lawyer and
Yes.
you have a law degree and you are defending some clients in the court, right? But you are a female as
Yes.
well. You are a girl as well. And you are not older.
Yes.
You are very younger.
Yes.
So my point is
Yes.
that did someone harass you in the court or anywhere in the university?
No. Even I want to mention over there, like,
Scared from you?
Alhamdulillah, it's, yeah,
Okay. They scared
yeah.
from you.
Yeah, yeah. I want to mention over here, like, once upon a time, I, along with my team members, visited, like, in Islamic International Moot Court competition. We went there, and side by side, there's Faisal Mosque in Islamabad, and we visited there. And like, I can't even imagine that along with my friends, we are just going here and there in Faisal Mosque as well. So I observed that we are like standing here, and the group of boys come there, and they said, "No, no, 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 no! Don't go over there. They are the lawyers, because we all are in the uniform, so they are afraid of us." Like, I even can't imagine that why they are like afraid of us. So Alhamdulillah, I didn't like experienced any kind of harassment during my time, and even in mood courts or anywhere I'll be there now. So there is no
It,
such
it,
situation.
it means
Alhamdulillah.
uniform speaks.
Yeah, yeah. This is the point.
All
Yes,
right. You have experiences mooting and debating, as you told us.
yes.
How has that contributed to your legal journey?
Yeah, as far as the mooting and debating is concerned, both these have played a significant role in shaping my legal acumen,
Hmm.
like participating in competitions either at national level or like Panchnath International Moot Court competition. Also, I participated in Twin Cities mock trial competition. So these competition has sharpened my legal research, case law analysis, and as well as my advocacy skills. All these experiences have enhanced my ability to think critically under pressure, construct persuasive arguments, and engage in high level legal discussions. Also, the winning debates has reinforced my confidence in public speaking, which is an essential skills for legal practice.
How long have you been doing or pursuing this career?
Yes, these moot court competitions, debating competitions also persuaded me to further involved in my legal career and to create advocacy skills. It
Hmm.
also
How
helps me
long
to
have you been doing this?
it around 2 to 3 years.
Two
Like
to three
in the
years.
first year, yeah, yeah.
All
In the
right.
first year, I didn't participate in any kind of mood or debate competitions. But after that, I get an like energy and confidence that I thought, no, I should go into the mooting and all that stuff. That's why I
You have been
joined
speaking
that.
about your debating competition, so I have a question. winning the Best Witness Award in the Twin Cities mock trial competition is impressive, definitely. Can you share that experience?
Yeah, sure. Winning the Best Witness Award in Twin Cities mock trial competition was a defining moment in my legal journey. Like in this competition, approximately 46 teams from almost the Pakistan were participated in that competition, and Alhamdulillah, we are the winners of that competition. Also, I get the chance to get the award of best witness in Twin Cities mock trial competition. So this competition is tested my ability to think on my feet and to present the facts convincingly and to handle the cross examination effectively. So playing the role of witness in Twin Cities mock trial competition required not only the deep understanding of the case facts, but it also gave me the ability to respond under pressure. And
Hmm.
in that competition, my performance demonstrated my ability to craft a compelling narrative and to maintain the composure during the intense questioning from the advocates, which further reinforced my passion for litigation. So that's a
Hmm.
great experience of my life.
And balancing academics internships and extracurricular activities can be challenging, you know? So, how do you manage it
Yeah.
all?
The main thing in this regard, as per my opinion, is that time management and prioritization are the keys. So I used a structural approach in this. I maintained a well organized calendar, allocating a dedicated time for academics, internships, and co curricular activities during my studying. I also focus on the active learning techniques like case laws, summaries in legal discussions to maximize my time and to maximize my time as well as to retention in limited time. So I also engaged myself in moods, debates, and volunteer helps that stays motivated while ensuring the continuous learning. In volunteer work, I want to add over here that I am still acting as a wing in charge of Hostel Fatma Jana Women University, and it's been 2 years I'm working on that position, and that keep me motivated throughout the years. And I also stay flexible and adapt to an unexpected challenges while keeping my long term goals in my mind. So that's the
That's a
case.
lovely journey you have mentioned, and you have told us how
Yes.
how did you start your career, and now how you are pursuing this career from 3 years. I thank you so much, Maisoon Yusuf, for coming in this podcast and participated in this podcast. But I have something to add you and ask you. Is there something, would you like to share any message, or you think that you have to mention for the youth or for the people who are watching this podcast? Is there anything else you would like to share?
Yeah. First of all, again, thank you so much for inviting me to the podcast. And secondly, my end note for everyone is that as a law student and as an advocate for justice, I believe that the law is not just for the lawyers, it's for everyone. So, understanding your rights and responsibilities is the first step towards the just society. Whether it's fighting for fairness and standing against injustice, or simply being aware of the legal protection around you, the knowledge is power. So, stay informed, speak up for your rights, and never stop questioning because the law is not just shape the society, we shape the law, and all together we can build a future where justice truly prevails. Thank you.
Hmm. Any message or any suggestion for me?
For you, I just say that keep on this struggle of podcasting the youth and the young lawyers and young community to your YouTube channel. So it creates a positive impact into the society, and it helps a lot, and especially the women's. who are working in this field.
Thank you so much once again that you have managed the time for this podcast and participated in this podcast. Definitely, it is going to help for the people who wants to do something bigger or
Yes.
something more or something different in the life. So they can definitely watch this podcast and can get some techniques to use in their life, so they can be successful in their life, like the people you are. Thank you so much once again. Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Take
Thank you
care.
so
Allah
much.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.